My, allergies and coughing is so bad. Our city has just been covered in smoke for, like, the past 2 weeks. Since I've been back anyways, and it's just awful. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've played this, just because I was on vacation for a while. Oh my god, okay. So, I haven't touched this in ages. I barely remember to play.
I do so hate to thusly contact you, O reader. Yet an awful rumor reached me recently that you have within your retinue a traitor to the Nightwings and the Commonwealth alike. But you would never harbor such a traitor, now would you?
Well, that's rude.
I trust your time within the downside would have taught you that.
Thanks for that. The voice. The voice is just a shit disturber. You rise after a fitful night of slumber. Somehow the voice, which thus far has reached you only in the rites, has found its way into your sleep as well. You shake free of it. The time at Moonlight Alcove has made everyone restless. The group is eager to set forth at your command. That's great. What am I doing? Where am I going? What is happening? Does anybody remember what I'm supposed to be doing? I have the next rite down here. Perfect. Thank you, oh guiding circle of destiny. It's so snowy. Everything is snowing. So cold. Ooh, wait, there was a thing to look at back there. Go back. Go back. Go back. Oof. As the wagon soars across the skies above Wakingwood, you notice Wolfred appears lost in thought. You cannot sense straight away what he's thinking. Do not mind me, reader. Simply that being here in the vicinity, it brings back a lot of memories and gives me much to ponder. I hid within those woods for many, many years, making preparations for our plan. I cast aside my raiments and became untraceable. There I waited for the plan to germinate, so it means a lot now to be here, above that place at last. Quite the view, wouldn't you say, my girl? Whoa! Again we return to the Isle of Kaelmer, hidden in the storm. I admit very few who know of it, much less have walked upon the stones and sands. The disconcerting tales of the demise of Kaelmer Ropecollar met his end there on that isle. The imps that swarm and breed across the place today seem not to mind. Having paid witness to the rites firsthand, they have become rather obsessed with it. I sometimes wonder if it's more difficult to conduct the rites for such a boisterous audience. May the chastity find their way shortly, so that the imps may have the contest they desire. Powerful talisman. And something of value. I don't remember how much money we have. I think it's pretty low though. Let's go for the talisman. I said land, fool. God, what's that list? Huh. Huh. Oh, I miss Ruki. There. Wolfred appears to have finished sealing some sort of document. He smiles as he approaches you. Hello, my girl. I was just on my way to make a drop. Report a bit of progress. Our supporters on the other side should like to know. It's not clear to you yet exactly how Wolfred is able to communicate with agents in the Commonwealth. We have our ways of making certain that such messages manage to make their way to whom they need to reach. Most of the time, at least. It's not exactly the most dignified of methods, but the messenger imp is hard-working, as the rest of us are, I dare say, more so. Most imps lack the capacity to do that job. They, of course, cannot traverse the outer boundaries of the downside, but they can squeeze much closer than any of us. Wolfred offers to tell you more of the process. It seems that he has been using certain imps to relay messages to his agents in the Commonwealth for some time now. From that point, we depend on certain other means. A trafficker like Rookie would likely be familiar with them. Then my agents intercept the messages as they arrive. The messages are coded, in the off chance they reveal themselves before unwanted eyes. But even still, my agents put themselves in great peril there, supporting our cause and our plan. I could not ask for a more dedicated bunch. A shame we cannot meet them, separated as we are. If we succeed in our endeavors, it shall be thanks, in no small part, to them.
Ordi remistos.
They have identified hundreds of citizens, grown loyal to our cause, found hidden corners where they can speak freely. Their goal is to grow in numbers while remaining safe. For we cannot resist the Commonwealth if too few citizens stand with us, whether due to apathy or fear or lack of willingness to see our nation as we do. Some of these agents I have known for many, many years, since long before my exile. Many were former students from my days of teaching Commonwealth doctrine. It was clear then who among us did not take the common view. These days I report them to our progress, and they, in turn, report theirs back. From that assessment, I update the estimation of our plan's success. Our chances of success increase substantially each time we liberate one of our own, but those loyal to the Commonwealth slowly gather strength regardless knowing of our efforts.
Domi sempre vincit.
Thus, we do inspire each other, not unlike the dynamics which I see among the Nightwings. Here, now good afternoon then, reader, I have a delivery to make. He strides out the wagon, bearing the sealed message. Bork. 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 Ah! You have a probability of 52% success. Alright! We're spending a lot of time together lately. Jeez. You and Wolfred venture into the murky waters of Pyre along a circuitous path that takes you far enough away from the Black Wagon. My agents suggest that what we seek is somewhere very close, my girl. Perhaps you can already sense its presence. You can. After a careful search, you procure an artifact, either discarded by one witless to its power or left there for the sake of someone such as you. A webbed lanthorn. What's a webbed lanthorn? I hope Jo Dariel isn't the traitor. I like her too much. Believe it or not, I suspect her the most. Even more than Pamitha, believe it or not. Anyway. After Bear banishes an adversary, the banished ally has a chance to instantly return. Interesting. Well, you know what? You can take that one. That was lovely. Listen to that noise. I have no life. It's okay. Isle of Kaelmer. The wagon comes to a sudden stop after a near miss with someone or something that got right in its path. At first you see no sign of whoever or whatever it was, but then... a voice rings off from the side of your path. The friendly yet somehow aggravating tone leaves little room for question as to who it is. Hey guys, so maybe watch where you're going a bit more next time, I guess? You must have scared Dad half to death. I mean, just look at him. But it's good running into you like this, because I got for you a real special deal. Got some pretty out there stuff on hand. It's been slowing us a bit, to be completely honest here. Something about them, I don't know, but Dad hasn't been himself. But once we open shop, why, these little numbers are gonna go flying off the shelves. And you have first dibs. All you gotta do is give us a lift, because you're headed to the Isle of Killer, right? Just drop us off there when you get there, okay? Oh my god. Okay, the Black Wagon does not provide for you the most spacious accommodations, but it may have enough room for Falcon Ron, barely, at least for the short remainder of your trip. On the other hand, you sense troubling energy from whatever strange artifacts he's transporting right now, and wonder whether you should get involved. Sure, why not? Though your fellow exiles exchange cautious looks, you invite Falcon Ron to climb aboard. Oh great, thanks guys, I'll just squeeze right in, just... He does not. Dad, come on, put your back into it already! Eventually Falcon Ron manages to get on board as you prepare to set forth again. Welcome aboard for now. Everybody else is like, After what felt like an interminable trip, during which Falcon Ron did not even once cease to speak of matters relevant only to him, you reach your destination. Anyways, thanks guys, and remember what I said, these thingers I got here, you got dibs on them if you come visit me, and Dad, that is, will be going, so be seeing you, okay? Whether from Falcon Ron's ceaseless drivel or ill effects of his cargo, everyone is left feeling out of sorts. Try not to think about it. Better have some good shit. Hi guys, thanks for helping me and Dad back there. We really owe you one, and so as promised I got something really good in stock for you right here. He pauses for dramatic effect, then reveals to you several artifacts. They emanate with energy that cannot possibly be completely healthy. Nice haul, you guys got first dibs on these bad boys. I can't tell you, they're gonna go fast. That's interesting. Bear's aura remains while grasping the orb but cannot be cast. After getting banished, Bearer either returns with infinite stamina or as a fast-moving howler. Bearer has 100% more stamina than usual but cannot grasp the orb. I kinda like this one. So I have a feeling that this one means that you can't cast the aura at all, not that it can't be cast while you're holding the orb. I only have like minimal. Oh, I could sell the really fancy stuff for extra money. I mean, they're not coming back, but my heart. Righteous flame. Hope. I'm kind of curious to try that. Bottled void. Jeez. They're just looking at all this stuff here. Burning Brahmas. gonna take this one.
Oh, you
That's great, you guys knew you were discredited customers. Now you can enjoy that one, okay? Remember, I still got the other two. You can buy them if you want. Now, these ones are real popular, so no free funds on these guys, you understand? But they're real good, and there's no chance you're gonna want to pawn them off. I'm sure that's not gonna be the case. You guys take care, okay? And thanks for doing business. I'll hold on to it for now. Got all the legendary talismans now from the other stuff though. See if there's anything new for her. Yeah. Just curious if there's anything new from her. I guess we're good to go. Everything's prepared and the night is beginning to take hold above the tumultuous waters of Isle of Kaelmer when Wolfred gets your attention. Reader, I suppose you might remember our first meeting with manly Tinder stuff. He would be mortified, of course, if you forgot. I would say that he's an embarrassment to my kind, but unfortunately I've known many others like him. We are a discontented people, I suppose. Anyway, when last we saw him, you might recall I avoided him. We are not good acquaintances or anything, but he knows enough people in high places that he could be harmful to our plan should he know of my involvement, and so... Wolfred dons his ritual mask. I shall have to be discreet here. As I am with the Nightwings once again, I can no longer hide from him outright. Perhaps, though, he shall take me for a common sap. Anyhow, it seems to me we have a right to conduct. Oh yes, I forgot about these. Right now I have the... More cunning, quicker to react, sooner return, 50% more stamina. Oh god. That's fine. I'm not good enough to add more, I think. It's kind of like in Bastion, I'm like, nope. But in Transistor, I put lots of limiters on, so I don't know. Maybe I was better at that one, or maybe I just liked the strategy with that better.
Reader, or should I say deceiver? For I detect another exile in your ranks. The exile Wolfred Sandalwood himself. That cursed sap. I ought to have known he was behind all this. He has no love for our sacred tradition. Yet you would heed his poisoned words over mine own? I thought that we were friends. Then fine. Let us return to a more formal distance.
We were friends? My, whatever him, the Nightwings come to grace us with their presence once again. You think you can simply cut us down like last time, is that it? He sends Wolfred reaching out to you. Later, let us indulge him for a time. Perhaps he shall reveal something we can use to provide a disincentive for his meddling. Just let him keep on talking. I shall attempt to remain hidden. And my, the colors of those raiments. I mean, they are rather gaudy in this light, I have to say, though. I mean, no offense at this, of course. So do you suppose the ride is going to commence soon? As much as I enjoy our chats like this, I have to get going soon. If you must know why, I'm expecting an important message from the other side, no less. Come dawn, I hear something is brewing out there. Some sort of unrest. So yes, it's a very important message, sent all this way by one of those imp couriers, and I must say these little things, their services are certainly not cheap. Oh, I'm sure that I could get you a good deal on the services if you wish perhaps to contact a loved one back home. All I ask, of course, is that you stand aside and let the chastity prevail, for, as well as we ought, for I have a date with Destiny not long from now upon the fall of Solium. He continues talking for some time until at last the rite is set to start. Reader, my girl, let us confer a moment here. I am returned now to the rites, a tradition that I had once disavowed, and now that I've donned these raiments, the voice knows I'm here. It is no matter, really, for our plan is well in motion. All that remains for us is to prevail. I shall aid you and the others in this task as best I can. Let us see now whether these old limbs of mine are still of any use.
And there he is at last, alive and well. I know that you can hear me, Sandalwood. You're causing quite a stir out in the Commonwealth. You plant your little seeds of discontent. Know that your designs at sowing chaos shall not be tolerated here. Now, good evening to you.
I said good day. Good evening. I kinda like that. That's fun. Press T to proceed. Now then, Nightwings. I look forward to conducting with all of you, and if and when, of course, the reader calls for us to stand as a triumvirate together. Oh, they've got some quick assholes. Oh my, look at this wonderful assembly of exiles come from all different corners. Such a colorful retinue you Nightwings have. You know, I heard the most prosperous rumor about you, that you're harboring an especially notorious criminal. One who has designs upon the Commonwealth itself. He looks right at Wolfred. But I could not imagine such outlandish tales could possibly be true. Anyhow, I'd so like to meet everyone here. Hello, good Nightwings. I am H. Manly Tinderstuff, and truly is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Manly has intruded on your privacy, as you said, to choosing your triumvirate. He could not be less welcome. He seems to be searching for someone in your ranks. Manly seems very interested in your triumvirate. Ask him to leave politely. He suggests to Manly that perhaps he had to check on his own triumvirate in the key moments prior to the raid. Why, yes, of course. I was just taking the opportunity to pay all of your salutations, for I so enjoy getting to meet all my fellow exiles face to face like this. Yes, there may be rules against this type of thing, but who's counting, am I right? I'm sure the scribes wouldn't mind if they were here. Anyway, now that you mention it, I have to check on my wonderful colleagues. See you shortly, and good luck. Manly leaves at last, leaving you to focus on the raid again.
Who shall it be this time?
Well, let's check out Manly. Huh. He's gonna check an orb at my face over and over again. Huh. You can remotely detonate his sapling. Jeez. An ambassador. Sycophant sounds bad. Offspring of a semi-famous sap industrialist, he was born into wealth and lived in a lap of luxury, never having to fend for his own. He was after a cushy position that required little more than a silver tongue to convince the Commonwealth that he was keeping busy. He became good enough at doing nothing much that he started using his family riches to raise his status. But one day he attempted to pay off the wrong individual who turned him in and had him sent downriver, and now he plots his glorious return. Well, he's a dickhead, but in all fairness, I guess he really didn't do anything too serious. It's like, oh hey, he paid off the wrong person. They're like, no. See ya. I guess bribery's pretty bad. All I can hear is imps. Savage. Who supports Manly and the chastity. Sir Tidemont. Oh boy. Okay, so they've got two fairly quick individuals there. I feel like first person we're gonna pick is think we should choose Wolfred.
Wolfred.
He's got a huge aura. And let's do Bertrude.
Bertrude.
This can be interesting.
Very well.
Let's maintain discretion more than usual, and he's only friendly when he wants something. Are you quite ready yet, oh Nightwings? I doubt you are. Because my colleagues of the Chastity and I, we have a trick or two we think will take you by surprise. Just watch. I have no idea what to expect.
Begin.
Oops, I forgot how it works. Shit.
Well, now that was exciting.
Oh god, the thing's in the way.
No mercy.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
The Nightwing's Pyre is the first to falter.
How do I do this again? Yeah.
Deftly thwarted the drive. Unfortunate for the Chastity.
Oh shit.
Resplendent.
Wolfred Sandalwood, why, it really is you, my dear friend. You must be mistaking me for someone else, Manly. However do you mean? I'd recognize that upright posture of yours from anywhere. I knew it had to be you. Oh, what a glorious surprise indeed. Oh, it's me, alright, but you're no friend of mine, Manly. Oh, there goes that. No more than I am yours, so cut out your nonsense for a change and face me like a proper sap. Oh ho! Do you have such a spark left in those old limbs of yours? Well, if you want me to be brief, then fine. Let's have it your way, sir.
That manly Tinderscalf has such a mind for politics. Would that he focused on the rights.
Oh, good.
Or quenches the flame.
That's bullshit. Of the highest order.
Your adversary's fire now burns brighter than your own. Now go.
Trying.
Spectacularly done. Let's see you Nightwings keep this up. Her wings have served her true.
Good job, Hamilton. Oh, fuck.
Now you don't. Oh. There goes the orb.
Forgot about the shield, actually. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh shit.
That one there. Beneath
Uh-oh.
contempt.
I'm in trouble now. It's okay.
Rather
It's not really,
trick.
but...
Their Pyre sputters.
No. Oh,
Did that one throw it in?
it's really annoying. That throw. Oh, shit!
Wow.
Oh, fucking flower. I forgot about that.
I almost pity what transpired there.
Shit.
The orb's unclaimed again. Pamatha has doused the flame. The rite is nearly ended. Zap.
Oh god. Oh, so close. Oh, you're kidding me.
Pamatha banished. Banished all of them. Oh dear.
Oh shit, read into it. Oh god, I'm too slow. Oh, he's right there. Where is it? No. Yes!
Just fire.
Oh, come on! This is ridiculous! This hurts so much.
Be gone, Bertrude. Nearly a glancing blow.
Come on, Pamatha. You're my star player today. Come on.
There goes the harp. Oh, so close.
Oh shit, I'm not doing this.
It is done. The Nightwings prevail. May their next adversaries fare a little better.
Oh
The
my
rite
god.
is done.
Why, Bud? How could this happen to me? Me! You deceitful, ignorant, utterly uncouth pack of fools. Have you any idea of what you've done? Wilfred watches and they outburst in silence. Keeps sputtering off like that man that you shall reveal all we need to know. You harbor such fear within your heart there, don't you, coming from the aristocracy and now in exile? How they must speak of you. What would they think of you if you don't get out, or even if you do? Wilfred remains deep in thought, studying his adversary. There, I see now. Then Wilfred recedes into the shadows. What? My head? Who? Oh, I believe there must be some mistake. I have to go. Ta-ta! Fine evening to you. Now, it's been a pleasure. Genuinely so. Mind crush! Manly stumbles away in a stupor. And there he goes. I've lifted certain burdens from him for the time. A bit of mercy for his sake, for my people's sake. As well, it should ensure he has no lasting memory of our encounter here, or running into me. Now let's be off before he catches up with us again.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
My heart.
That Wilfred always was a little slow to pick things up.
It's been a while since my last outings in the rites, begging for your continued patience as I recollect the way.
'Tis the wisdom of old 100 Miles. Until the next rite.